weather. Laura's here with the details. Morning, Laura.
Hi, Charlotte.
We saw all the ice and snow having an impact there in Halifax, didn't we? It looks really bad. But you've got news, meanwhile, of how warm it was last year. We need a bit more of that now, don't we?
Well, just worrying warmth, Charlotte, because we now know from lots of data sets from around the world that 2020 is being called the joint warmest year that the Earth has ever recorded. And this map from the Met Office shows that the temperature on Earth compared to the long-term average. Pinks and reds are warmer than average, and our eyes drawn to this area here in the Arctic. Here, it was an exceptional year, exceptional warmth, and they are now warming 3 times faster than the rest of the world. But it was made even more remarkable by this blue area, which was cooler than average. This is where we had a La Nina. That's when we have a cool welling of water, and that actually helps to cool the atmosphere. So we got this record despite this natural cooling event. But that is just the temperatures. We have had a year of records. Carbon dioxide was the highest it's been in our recorded lifetime in 2.6 million years. The highest sea level as well. That rose 7 centimetres in 20 years, but it took nearly 60 years to rise 7 centimetres before that, and a low Arctic sea ice. But we also witness those wildfires across fires, plus we will see coral reefs declining, glaciers and ice sheets will rapidly melt, and that will lead to more sea level rise. In the UK, we will have hotter, drier summers. We will also have warmer, wetter winters, and it means we will see much more flooding. That will be more commonplace like we saw last year. But it isn't just the individual records that are so worrying, it's the accelerated rate that they are warming. The temperatures here from the UK Met Office for the whole globe showing it going up and up compared to average. Now, the last 6 years have been the 6th warmest we've ever recorded. The last decade has been the warmest decade we've ever recorded. And if we keep on warming as we are, we could actually reach that monumental 1.5 degree warming threshold that we're trying to avoid by the end of this decade. That is why we need to take action now. There is so much to digest there. There's a lot going on. But back to our weather, where there's also a lot going on. We had that snow and ice yesterday. We had the heavy snowfall, but temperatures have now fallen below freezing. So today is drier, it's sunnier, it's colder, but there is widespread ice, Charlotte. And with a weather front tomorrow, there is a... Well, snow and ice caused disruption across large parts of the UK yesterday, particularly through northern areas of England. That's now cleared in as much as it's not falling from the sky, but with clear skies last night, we are leading to a widespread frost this morning. But another weather front moves in tomorrow, and it brings a repeat performance, rain turning to snow. Into the weekend, it then turns drier and then colder again. But this is how it is looking for today. We have ice around and we have fog around first thing. That will clear to be a drier day with some sunshine, but then it turns wetter and windier in the west later. But this is how it looks first thing this morning. It is clear, it is dry, and this white here across the map, that is where we have some dense freezing fog first thing this morning. And with these sub-zero temperatures, widespread ice, a major issue through Scotland, northern England. We had all of that snowfall yesterday, and it's as cold as -10 degrees first thing this morning. As we head through the day, a very different looking one compared to yesterday. Lots more sunshine, the winds are lighter. But boy, is it cold still. 2 or 3 degrees. It may well stay freezing in the east with that fog, but elsewhere 7 or 8 degrees. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook, where our weekend is in view, and we look through much of next week as well. The north, Scotland, Northern Ireland, the far north of England. A cold day today. It turns milder tomorrow, and the outlook is a cooling trend as we head into next week. But percentage chance of rainfall, again, it's changing through the next few days. Largely dry tomorrow. Tomorrow's looking like the wettest day through the next 7. And it's a little hit and miss. The northwest most likely to stay wet as we head through the coming week. The fortunes further south for England and Wales, south of Leeds, south of the Humber. Well, again, temperature-wise, it is cool today. It turns milder tomorrow, but it also turns wetter. And actually, temperatures aren't too bad as we head into next week. The fortunes percentage chance of rainfall, how likely you are to get wet. Dry today. It is looking wet tomorrow. That is one to plan some indoor activities. Dry by the end of the week into the start. And actually, next week looks largely dry, if not turning that bit colder.